Hi, ni hao, I'm Chef Tom. Welcome to Fortune Cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare a sweet and sour whitefish. And today I'm using tilapia. And you can use halibut or you can use a sea bass. They're all good. And first of all, I already fine chopped with the red pepper and the onion. And now I'm going to fillet this tilapia. And I get from a really nice fresh market, seafood market. And usually tilapia, their meat is white, it's kind of firm. So what I like to do is I split it in half, and then you just angle your knife this way, 45 degree. You just like this. Make like maybe 4 or 5 slices on each side. Here we go. Okay, and here do the same thing. And since the meat is really firm and they're not easy to fall apart, not like salmon. So, alright, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use a simple marinated, and I'm going to show you how to do that. The Panjun sauce is a really good sauce for marination for like meat and seafood. Very light flavor. They give you a very good little bit saltiness and the flavor for your meat. And also, this is a very inexpensive at the Japanese store. This one is like a lot of like a black sesame, white sesame with chives, cilantro, and salt, pepper. It's a very nice mixture. It's only like $1.75 per little one. Here we go. Just sprinkle a little bit. And they already have salt, just a little bit of salt, not much. And I like to marinate it with egg white, and make sure you beat the egg white a little bit, like this. Okay, that's good. And just use your hand, very simple. Just have a nice coating with the egg white. Now it's kind of a little bit wet and slimy because we want to have a light breaded. And you can use panko or corn flour or any kind of cornstarch. In this case, I use cornstarch because I want the texture breading a little bit crispy. So what I usually do is I just simply put it right here, put it in here, and then you just see. And then what you do, you just put it at the side of your plate. It's ready. Okay, and just keep doing that until you finish. There we go. See how nice. You don't need double dip. A lot of times people use like egg wash and breading, and then they wash it again. Now I like to make it like a light crispy, lightly breaded. That's all I need. There we go. Got 2 more pieces, then we're done. And this plate is perfect for me. I can just, when I'm done coating, I just put it on the side. Now we are ready to cook. Okay, the preparation is done. Now I'm going to show you how to cook. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make it. First, you heat the wok really hot, or you have a frying pan, which is fine too. We're going to light it deep fry and lightly bread it. So I'm going to put just enough oil to cover up the bottom of my wok like this. Maybe about like a 1/4 inch thick. Swirl a little bit, and you want to make sure the oil is hot. And I can see the oil is moving around. It's like a little smoke coming out. I think that's hot enough. And I usually like to try out is put a 1 piece first. You know, until you see there's a sizzle bubble a little bit on at the edge, that means they are pretty hot. But it's just a little bit, so I wait a little bit, probably another 15 seconds. Okay, now it's about time. I put one at a time. You throw it out like this, you see? Don't bring in, bring out like this, okay? And don't move it. You don't have to keep stirring it. Just go like this, alright? And then probably fry, I would say, 1.5 minutes on each side until they cook. because the fish is really not that thick. See, just like this. Here we go. Or if you want to bake the fish, it's okay. 375, maybe 4 minutes on each side. That'll be fine. Or you want to deep fry, that's fine too. Or pan seared would be nice too. But at home, I usually like to do that. Probably another minute so. Well, now close to 2 minutes, and I can see the edging of the fish is kind of like a golden brown. This means ready to flip. Good. And when you touch the fish, it's kind of crispy and very hard. I can tell because the cornstarch is a nice breading for almost like pan seared, lightly fried, or deep fried. Because I don't want the fish to be mushy. I want the fish to be really crispy. Here we go. And you see all the oil? It cannot be used. If you have your egg white, too much of the egg white in the fish for marination, and you tendency to use, if I put 2 egg whites, it'll be too much. Then you're gonna double up your cornstarch or flour, and I don't want too much of the breading. If that's what you want, that's fine. Now, as you can see, the fish is nice and crispy and hard, and the fish inside is still very tender because they have the breading kind of like protected the fish of the oil get into it, because actually the cornstarch cover up the fish, and we just want that texture to be crispy but inside still juicy and tender. I think now it's done. And in this case, I have a colander right here, like this, with a stainless steel ball. Or you can just simply get it out and use a paper towel and lay on the table towel and pat dry. Okay? So at this point, I show you how I usually do it. Watch. I just go like this. Here we go. Like this. Okay? And now I'm going to show you how to make the sauce. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is I can use a towel. You can use paper towel. Make it nice and clean. And the wok's still hot at this point. And what I usually like to do is I'm going to add some cooking oil. Maybe just like 2 teaspoons. Almost less than 1 tablespoon. Swirl a little bit. I add the onion and the sweet pepper. Stir fry a little bit. There we go. Okay, you stir fry for 30 seconds and you add some ginger and garlic. There we go. And a little bit of the cooking wine. Nice aroma. You want to hear the sizzle sound. Okay, now you add some stock. I use water. We want sauce. Have a nice thick glazed sauce, sweet and sour sauce to cover the fish. Okay, and 1 teaspoon soy sauce, and 1 teaspoon of the hoisin sauce. And you can use tomato paste or you can use ketchup. Ketchup just have a well balance. They already have sweet and sour mixed into it. Quite a few ketchup here, like this, okay? And then you give them a quick stir, like this. And you want the sauce to come up to the boil. Alright, I'm going to cover up for maybe 30 seconds, okay? Alright, now the sauce is bring up to the boil. I show you the crispy fish. That's what they look like.